Aji resolution there were some also that were not satisfied with the resolution, and there were some arguments in the middle also. Can you comment on that? And then if this will be a peaceful process also, there's still time. It peaceful process for Jawale Parvo na Parvo.
She be so Ajitu tribal apex body. Naga inhabited within Indian across the boundary of state boundary, Manipur Nagas, Arunachal Nagas, Assam Nagas, Nagas of Nagali, sub to invite only our brothers from Manipur. I can do just short notice prayer. I will paran energy, negai resources. So paisi to decade, kiman decade reachable in the name of negotiation. Itu berakam Bostimanu village cast ujat, Bostirukagandu, no. Everything there is time. Asla hobo lagi aro hoy. Man durti iman delay. Kuriya se kujna. Meeting puri gana Government of India logo bhi, the representative of Government of India, A.K. Mishra, or Ake the former interlocutor R.N. Ravi logo bhi amangan kotha kuriya ase. The talk has already concluded, and even officially in Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2020, that they officially declared Bushi. Governor himself has declared that talk is over, all closed. To even Ajutam delay agreement implementation no kura to ki hoishi. Kamragan due to non-confusion. Kintu, when we come and talk with the representative of Government of India, like A.K. Mishra, or some agencies, government agencies can go, Minister of Foreign Affairs can go, there can be, no, we are going to implement the agreed position. Since there is everything, there is a systematic, and moreover, Naga Manukan unite Kurbalagi, all the faction. Since there will be only one solution. Naga Manu to unite Kurbalagi. And if the Nagas, all the factions unite, Kurine Ahile, even Ajirati overnight, TP can implement solution to implement Kuridibo. Itu takwe abakan just work discussion. Itu karni, ajikila kamra khan itu all apex body, civil society of Naga inhabited in Northeast, itu matikena meeting kursi koile mani. Government of India is blaming that no, the talk is over and the ball is in the court of Nagas. Well, we ask about why and how. Naga Manu Kortiha se ball to why? Then they say that if Nagas united, then we are ready to implement the solution. That is why Kambras, we invite all these Naga, tribal apex bodies, intellectual bodies, like experts, experience, Manukan, so, Madigana Judo. Iniga Kuresa, Amakan Milaigana, all the faction underground, faction can, so, Milaigana. Why not we create a common platform. Aro that common platform ti Naga Monoso faction can so play and gonna Milai Lugana solution logolia, Government of India logo. Among Nagamon to Milalo share. Etu Baroni, Jaldi common draft Kurgana solution could be. Two agreement Hagatu, itu common draft Kurgana Jaldi solution to Titibo. Itu Kurubogarna achieving Kurgan.
So, Abnihala message to the government of India right now is, since they have said that the ball is in the court of the Nagas, now your message to them is, we are united and now we are ready for solution. Is that clear from today's
You
meeting?
see, you have witnessed today's gathering. All the apex body of Nagas has gathered here. And we all want early solution.
Are you united?
Very much united. Civil society has united today itself.
Congress, sir, one question. Aji la meeting naga agenda na proceed
Okay.
common platform ekta kurigina, common paper ekta manaw na. But have you discussed, sat down with the Naga political groups, NNPGS, aro NFC and IM? Tajon only kotha hoise na pora nai. Tajon bi agreement dia asla nai.
Right. Agreement to Puranai. But we, GB, Federation Peace Committee, we already constituted a peace committee, GB Federation Peace Committee. Itu Loigana, we have met 16 factions. Whether they want solution or not, whether they support the peace process or not. They all agree, yes, we want a solution. And we support the peace process.
It is 16 groups go ahead. Currently, presently, the main groups are the NNPGS, aro NSC and IM.
Yeah.
Tajon individually itu the group lote poigina, aro tajon la views to be key.
Why not? Konduta Katula itu politic group. That's why Gobra, we meet NSN IM leaders, President Q2, VSATM. We meet twice. Common platform jayegina. Naga solution logo garni, kotha korbo garni. Ahibo na nahibo. Then they, oh, it's a kamrakan bishi kam dangor kuriya sen you can. Kamrakan parbo itu. So we are giving our blessing to Kamras and to meet all the factions. They have given more encouragement. Okay, NNPG. Every they also endorse. Yes, this very come to Bishi Dangor Pal come Jayase. No civil society has forward.
So tajon pe ekbar bhi boishna bohan.
Yeah.
The two groups.
Yes.
So you mediated.
Yeah.
And what about the disunity between the working committee of the NNPG as well? They seem to be having issues internally. So how is that going about and how are you accommodating both sides?
That is, it to Taikan kitchen, no, underground is their habitual. And it's like a clay pot underground, no faction ulak, no. Cannot manage. Milabonore. In a guy, it was taken to NNPG working committee going, oh, this, that. They can expel each other or this, that. That is not our lookout. The government of India and Nagas knows only two agreements. That is framework agreement has been entered in between Government of India and NSNA. Another agreement has NNPG Working Committee calling and that agreement has entered. Itu karena Government of India भी itu दुईटा agreement ही जाने से, Nagas भी itu दुईटा agreement जाने से, तो even agreement the signatories to सब तो नहीं तो only 6-7 of them signatories of the agreement with the Government of India. But we are counting 16 faction, no? No, somebody telling 24 ase, 26 ase, this, that. But we physically involved and observe all these things on the ground. Now, when we came to the ground, we found 18 of them, 18 factions. But 2 factions. One faction led by Yangong, NSM. Yeah. But he's based in this Myanmar. And another, Angmai. They're also operating there. But here in Nagaland, 16 of them are actively operating. So we search and meet one by one to them. So, look, you know, solution there, Naga, agreement I everybody. Even I am the big boss. I do big boss as it. They can be yes. From there, you know. Ki bal manga garden bhalu they have given work. So.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, good job. The decision that was taken today and everyone agreeing to drafting one particular agreement as sort, do you think any more new items would be added to that as well?
No, you see, there are 2 already formally agreed documents with the Government of India. But to my mind, from the perspective of whatever interaction we have with the people concerned, they seem to think, because when we say all factions haven't been involved in that final agreement, like the IM's framework agreement and the agreed position, there are very many other factions who have not participated. They are not involved. And so they will be given opportunity to point out whatever they may like to add or subtract. And the Government of India, I don't think they are too averse to allowing that to happen as well. Because I think the whole objective is to have all the factions participate in the actual preparation of the common draft. You see, so in that perspective, when we look at it, I think there will be additions, subtractions as a possibility.
There's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Okay. So because that is the main point, because the Government of India is asking the state to come together, first of all, the Nagas to come together, then saying that ball is in our court.
Right.
So now, is this a message? Is this a new dawn for Nagaland that today's meeting, because it will be out in the public now, that everybody is going to come in a common platform, and like you just said, minus a few, maybe could be possible.
What?
So is this a new dawn for Nagaland? Should we expect a solution now, inching very, very close to it?
Well, I've said that this is perhaps our last hope, Naga's last hope. I've said that at the time when I was speaking. Now, you see, the Naga people as a whole must understand. We have, in the morning I have made mention of it. I've said we have apex Naga halls, all the tribal apex halls are there. Basically, such an issue should be rightly handled by them. Now, the problem being that after all these years, they have taken no initiative at all to find out exactly what best they can do to speed up the process. See, none of them are interested. Where there is no leadership coming out from our apex halls, the problem of getting the voice of the people together in any formation has become an absolute impossibility. There's just too many organizations.
Right.
Now, so what we have prospectively analyzed was, we are a Naga society, okay? We are a Naga society, and we are guided by certain traditional hierarchy. Now, in that perspective, we look at a village. In a given village, you have the GBs and the village councils, okay? Now, these are the bodies, along with the GBs, they sit and decide on exactly what kind of administrative norms that are required to be carried out in order to develop the village, or for whatever matters. The GBs are a very critically essential part of a decision-making body that the village community as a whole carries out. So we have taken that basis and said, when the traditional tribal apex or horse are unable to give us the leadership, then we go down to that basic grassroots forum of leadership to our communities, where we do not require any endorsements of anybody. In fact, the tribal apex horse also get their empowerment from the grassroots. That goes straight back to the GBs, who are the grassroots people, authorities, you see. Their strength comes from them. And so here what we are saying is, I think if at all the voice of the Nagas as a whole has to be heard, it is appropriate a base for the GB Federation, which is a compact, united front. All GBs from all the tribe, from all the villages are totally in full endorsement of this particular movement that has begun. And so we do not require any additional NGOs to be adding, saying we support, we don't support. They do not require. They are the grassroots voice. And today, they are the only forum that is compactly united. You see, in the general sense, you have apex bodies. You run into a problem saying the ENPOs will not join any apex horse meetings. You see, even there's the fragmentations, you see. So, as far as we are concerned, GB Forum is perhaps the only stable forum that can be relied upon as representing the voice of the people.
Not
so
the-
that's where we are at the moment.
What about the elected members of the assembly and our government, the 60 MLAs? It was discussed that they will not be included as, for now, they won't be included in the end. Light. Yeah, they will not be included, Queen
Included where?
I mean, in this discussions for now, but they are the mediator in the common platform right now as well. So, sir, with your expertise and being a retired IS officer as well, do you think that not including them in this common platform to come and discuss also could be not a good decision?
Well,
It's okay.
there are times when I say things that hurt people's mind, But it's a state government that says they are facilitators, and they have spent all the time facilitating nothing. See? And if at all, whatever has happened today, in ground reality, an effort is to be made. This is a job that should have been initiated by the state government, you see. But they have not shown any interest. You see, the only way to gain a momentum is to have a good, solid force like a state government convincing all the populace to come up and say, I think we need a solution quickly. How long can we go on letting our common men suffer, letting our younger generations go rotting around without being able to even set up a small entrepreneurial activity, you see? So we are destroying the generation. Why are they not being able to sensitively at least appreciate this reality and say, I think it's about time? You see, but they are not. And so we were not very confident as to whether to request the state government to actually help the GBs to create this common platform that we are talking about.
Yeah.
I was wondering whether they'll be more involved in sabotaging it than to actually help build that formal platform that we are talking about. And so it's a matter of perception. For me, I have a very unfortunate negative perspective from the experiences that I've had. The state government is not interested in solution. Neither is Mr. Nuiva, neither is Mr. Rio. I've said that openly in my writings, and I'm saying it again. Yeah? They are not interested.
Okay. All right, that's loud and clear. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Resolution part. Okay. Number one, the Naga people are yearning for an early political solution. Therefore, the negotiating parties should earnestly heed before and arrive at political solution that is honorable, acceptable, and inclusive to all people. Signing of the framework agreement on August 3rd, 2015 with the NSNIM, and on account of the disunity among the NPGs, another agreement known as Agreed Position was signed in November 2017 with the Working Committee and NPGs. Even after signing of these two agreements, a lasting political solution has eluded so far. The Naga society wants a solution based on the already maturely agreed agreement, that is framework agreement and agreed position, and bring out the common draft or platform for an early Naga political solution. Further, the Naga apex tribal bodies resolve to urge all the NPCs to make renewed effort towards unity and understanding to work towards one solution and one agreement. Furthermore, the House resolved to urge the Government of India to bring out the common draft based on the already maturely agreed agreement, that is framework agreement and agreed positions for early Naga political solution without further delay. Finally, the House endorsed the Naga GB Federation to spearhead the Naga peace process with the support of the tribal organization. Also to endorse to convene a meeting and invite all the civil and tribal bodies. Naga
Tribal and civil organizations. Tribal and civil organizations.
Okay, and we can add to the request for the prayer support.
Please correct that tribal effects parties, civil society.
Okay.
Civil effects parties.
That will be